A guy is forced to make 7 wishes with the devil. What would he wish? Jack is an office worker with a low EQ makes a colleague very uncomfortable when talking. He never realized that his colleague was deliberately avoiding him. Even when he asked everyone to go out, everyone refused. That evening, Jack saw his colleagues who rejected him are gathered at the bar. He still innocently joined them. While they were extremely confused by Jack's appearance, the goddess of the company, Ailey, appeared. Jack couldn't take his eyes off her. Under the provocation of his colleagues, Jack went to talk to Ailey. Ailey was not very interested in Jack and left immediately after. Looking Ailey leaves, Jack thought he would do everything for her. At this moment, a woman in a very seductive red dress was beckoning him. She went to kiss Jack passionately and whispered to him that she was the devil who could fulfill everyone's wishes. Jack doesn't believe it. She just followed Jack and said all the desires in his heart. Jack is gradually convinced and believes that this woman is a devil. Under the temptation, he said one of his wishes that he wanted to eat was a hamburger. What surprised him then was that he had to pay for that meal. Jack became even more skeptical. To make Jack more trusting, she made Jack the focus of attention. In the looking of many people, he entered a bar. At this mystical bar, a person is overlooked as Jack gets a lot of attention. Jack is very happy, but he still tries to calm down. At this moment, the beautiful woman suddenly turned into the appearance of a devil. Jack felt a little more confident, but when he took up a thick set of terms he felt the contract had problems. According to him, selling souls is a very terrible thing, so he did not agree to sign initially. At this moment, on the screen, appeared an image of Ailey and an image of him becoming her lover. This beautiful scene caused Jack to compromise with the devil. In the content of the contract, a soul can exchange for 7 wishes. When he said his wishes, the devil would do his best to fulfill it for him. If he was not satisfied with the results, he can use the device she gave him to respond. Jack's first wish is to want Ailey to become his wife, and he is also becoming rich himself. After saying that, Jack found himself awake in a strange bed. Although his appearance has changed a little bit, the person next to him is Ailey, who he has secretly loved for so long. Moreover, himself is in an extremely splendid mansion. He is extremely excited with the situation. However, he discovered that Ailey was dating his subordinate. She did not love him. Jack has not yet resolved the problem with his wife. Then his staff announced that the factory had problems. While going to see the situation at the construction site, Jack discovered he was a drug dealer. Customers are dissatisfied with his goods and his subordinates are treasonous. Jack can only run away, and then he falls from a helicopter. Fortunately, before he fell to death, he called the devil in time. Now Jack is back in his original life. He met the devil under the police's appearance. Jack expressed his dissatisfaction. The devil said that his wish this time was a bit flawed. She enthusiastically suggested a new plan for him. To help Jack make good use of his wish, the devil leads him to Ailey's bedroom. From Ailey's diary, they learned that she secretly wished she could meet a guy with a sorrowful feeling. Jack then told the devil his next wish is that he wants to be the most sensitive man in the world and have Ailey's love. Thanks to demon magic, Jack and Ailey progressed into passionate love. But in just 3 weeks Ailey was bored with this overly sensitive lover. By the time he was teased by the others, Ailey not only did not help him, but also left. Jack realized that Ailey liked taller, handsome guys. After that, he immediately wished he became a famous basketball player. He immediately went to play basketball on the field. Although he did not win, he still received a standing ovation from the audience. However, this time Jack plays as a tall but stupid guy. When being interviewed, he only answered one question. Not only that, he also lacked experience in contact with women. Ailey is a reporter preparing to interview him at this time. She signaled him, but he couldn't understand it. When there were only 2 people in the room, Jack took off his towel and discovered his thing was tiny. Seeing that, Ailey immediately left the room. Jack called the devil again. This mistake did not cause the demon to admit her fault either. At her excuse, Jack thought of another option. He wants to be a talented, mature and stable writer. This time, the devil makes him a handsome appearance that makes others admire so much. Jack joins a party and successfully attracts Ailey's attention. The 2 people just hit it off. After that, the 2 went to Jack's house together, but he did not expect that a man appeared on his bed. Jack has to accept the fact that he is a gay. He went to meet the devil to speak seriously. She continues to analyze the problem of Jack's wish. Jack thinks he should wish for bigger things, so he wished to become president of the United States. The devil turned him into Lincoln. Though he now has Ailey's cult, he doesn't want to die. When about to be assassinated, Jack sent a signal to the devil to return him. Jack realizes that he is a man who does not know how to plan. He returned to the company and prepared to start his life again as before. But the devil still does not let go of him. She urges him to make his last wish quickly. He realized that even buying the hamburger himself was counted as a wish. This caused him to argue with the devil. Everyone looked at him screaming with his computer screens like they were looking at a psycho. He left the company and found God's help at church. When he sincerely wanted to meet God, the pastor misunderstood him to make trouble. He called the police to arrest him. No matter how he explained it, the police still locked him up. The policeman escorting him is the devil. She threatens Jack that he must complete his last wish. The person in custody with him knew that the police were the devil. He tells Jack our soul does not belong to ourselves, but it belongs to God, so it cannot be transferred. From the beginning up until now, the devil has been deceiving him. Jack thought restlessly for all night. The next morning, after being released, he went to the devil's bar. He said he wouldn't make any more wishes. The devil heard it very angry. She threw Jack into hell. In that scary hell, he made the last wish that Ellie would always be happy. After waking up again, Jack found him lying in a court hall. At this time, the devil is a lawyer. She explained to him everything. It turns out that according to the contract, as long as Jack wishes one thing for others without planning, his soul will be saved. He has done this. He became the only person with a free soul for 6,000 years. Since then, he considers the demon as his best friend. In the end, he gathered his courage to confess to Ellie. He feels extremely comfortable, though he knows that she already has a boyfriend. He changed his mind, cherished his life more. After that, he finally met true love. It was a newly moved neighbor who had the same appearance as Ellie. The two quickly dated. The devil and the God that sees Jack happy is very happy. Thank you for watching. Follow my page to watch more film review.